View Crew! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Certain Point of View, as we are here for more reactions on the channel. It's the whole crew, and we got a massive match to get to today. It's Danger Zone. It is lightning time. Two incredible teams in this space, and we're going to see them face off for the first time. We're very, very excited to do so, and before we get to all that, crew's here. We are ready. It is Thursday. It's a busy day for us, but how's everybody doing? Everyone good?
Doing good. It's Friday Eve.
Friday Eve.
Oh, Friday Eve.
For you guys.
Correct.
Only 3 more days till move-in day.
Don't sound too excited.
Friday. Yeah, 3 days. I'm like, Friday. Yes. 3 days. 3 more days. And tonight's going to go fast because we have a fun party tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We do. We'll plug it right off the bat. And we have only been plugging it for the last week or so. Our first ever bar movie trivia is taking place tonight, everybody. It is very, very exciting. It's for patrons only, with our beautiful $10 and $20 patrons. We are playing Harry Potter trivia. And these two will be competing. These two will be hosting.
Bring it.
This way. And on top of our special guest who joined us yesterday, or we mentioned yesterday, we actually have 2 more added to the list. We don't just have Jacob London joining us for Harry Potter trivia. We also have the meme queen herself, Jen Kemp, and the person who is competing in this weekend's Schmoedown Collision for the IG #1 contender match, Amaru Moses, is also joining us. It's going to be super, super exciting. Of course, there will be patrons tiers and then competitors tiers facing off.
And wizards.
We're not going to put you patrons up against actual Schmoedown competitors. I feel like that might be a little unfair. But
and there might be a prize for the patron winner.
Yeah. And I will say this too: the trivia that we've constructed, it might throw those people for a loop.
Yeah, it's not Schmoedown trivia.
It might throw them for a little bit of a loop. So
it's not your mama's trivia.
But yeah, that's going to be super exciting. So that'll happen right after this reaction. Going to be very, very fun. But with that said, let's go ahead and get to this thing because this is going to be a big match. The teams tournament is just around the corner. We got teams title fight this weekend, which is kind of going to shape the direction the teams goes in. And one of these teams is going to be in that picture, depending on who wins here. Let's clarify our predictions from last weekend. Molly, I'll start with you. Again, it's a dungeon match, so I'm not surprised, but Danger Zone, lightning time, who you picking?
I got to go Danger Zone. Come on.
Yeah, of course.
My team. My boys.
They're my boys blue.
I know they'll do me proud, so. Win or lose, I'm proud of them.
Yeah. Brian?
I have no horses in this race. Frank gets points no matter what, unfortunately.
Of course he does.
Because he has danger time. Danger time. Jesus
Danger
Christ.
time.
Danger time.
Wow.
He has Bateman and Irwin.
Ethan.
Oh, nice.
You
have Liz.
You have Liz. You have Dan. So I'm picking dungeon.
Okay, fair enough. Jill?
Lightning time. 1 for the fantasy points. 2 because I don't know. Danger Zone. Like I said earlier, I think that whole super team thing is a little bit cursed, and we'll see. We'll see if it is or not. But I'm hoping I get some fantasy points today, sir.
Yeah,
didn't seem cursed when the Dodgers won.
Oh God, I know Selvin's a Washington fan, so he's sinking in his chair right now somewhere. And not to mention, they just traded Russell Westbrook from the basketball team as well. All those players went to LA teams. So
literally.
Anyway, yeah, Brian mentioned it. I do have a horse in this race in Dan Merle. But I said on Sunday that I don't think Danger Zone is as good as we think they are. I picked Lightning Time on Sunday, and I'm sticking with Lightning. I'm going against my fantasy points today. I think Lightning, from what I've seen, I think Lightning Time is the better team. I've liked them a little bit more in their matches. Danger Zone's had some really, really highs, but when they hit low, they hit low. Lightning Time is always kind of like that consistent line throughout the entire thing, and so I'll give the edge to Lightning Time today. So 2-2 splits.
What simpletons, Molly?
I know. It's no loyalties.
No.
Loyalties? I don't have a loyalty to the dungeon.
Never.
All right, well, let's get to it. And surprise,
you merc, you.
You merc.
Damn right. That's my loyalty to Koi Janju and the Mercs, 100%. We have
this one's just evil.
Well, of course, we've done that. We have special announcers today, and the FCL has officially taken over the Schmoedown, everybody.
Oh,
dang.
The question as to whether we were going to see greatness on display from both teams.
Mr. Brad Gilmore and Steph Sabra are on the
Oh, fun.
And it might have been the hat.
Oh,
Cute.
Oh, together.
Yay!
look, happy hour ready, guys.
So here we are.
Here we are.
People
I
that
think we
have
surprised everybody.
I wonder if they're
including
drinking
ourselves, in beating Deception.
Captain Morgan.
We've been on a run, and
I bet they are.
They have been at every study session we've had, and it shows. Look, a lot of people didn't think Lightning Time were even going to beat Deception. We surprised you there, didn't we?
We don't want to talk about it.
We? Well, we're going to do it again.
Corruption defeats Danger Zone, who did not go quietly into the night, not by a long shot.
We did the best we could. I think we knew after round one it was going to be a fight. We got every single point we could after a tough start. I'm not going to sit here and blame tough questions. I probably should have gotten those. Or you know what? Maybe I just didn't know him, because today I just didn't know him.
Look, I played Dan Morrell a few times, varying results, but no, he's a good dude.
Lovely dude, generous human being, real gentleman of the sport.
No, he's great. And then there's Ben Bateman.
Yes.
But I get it. I get that Ben is a big
I mean, they're not
fighter,
wrong.
but at the same time, we win together, we lose together.
And then
I'm not
there's
telling
Ben
people not to
Bateman.
come after Ben. I'm saying come after both of us.
Danger Zone. It's got the great Dan Murrell. It's got scary Ben Bateman. Do I look scared? I mean, I'm impressed. There's quite a lot of accomplishments that Dan brings to that team. Liz and Ethan are playing like
Ethan is
the
just getting
greatest
thrown
team
under a
I have
bus
ever
today.
seen.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back stronger. We're a better
He's
team
easy to
today
hate.
than we were when we started
That's
the tournament.
true.
Or whatever.
He
a month
really
ago.
is.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
be a
that's-
better
Who?
team the next
Yeah,
time.
Tate
we play.
Bateman.
We're
He's
gonna
like
be a
the
better team
easiest
than
Oh, yeah.
last
We want to
team.
hang with teams like
I
that.
will
We wanna
never,
beat teams
ever,
like that. We
ever
wanna put
forget
belts around our waist. We
Andrejko
gotta
saying
get
he has
that.
the most
That's on us.
punchable
I
face
don't
he's
know.
ever
These guys
seen.
are pretty tough.
Yeah, we're going to show, we're going to have some fun, we're going to answer some movie trivia questions. Apparently that's what this is all about.
So, look,
Easy to hate in the Schmoedown.
In the Schmoedown, yeah.
Yes.
Want to reiterate, in the Schmoedown. Outside of the Schmoedown. Very difficult to hate.
Not so much punchable.
Not as punchable.
No, he's too high up. Can't reach him.
Well, there you have it, Steph. Oh, wow. Here we go. I'm so excited and amped for these two to
That's not my
finally,
internet,
these
right?
four really
That's
to finally
the
clash
stream.
That's
in
just
the
that.
last movie
Looks like the
trivia
stream.
Schmoedown.
Okay.
Like I
Let's
said,
book-
just a
let's
few
just
days
blame
before the
Brad.
collision here.
It's
I
his fault.
think that it is
Hashtag
time.
blame
and,
Brad.
and I guess
I'll blame
gotta
Brad
ask,
for
are you
everything.
ready?
That's fine.
Brad, you know it, baby.
Actually, it's Frank's fault.
Yeah,
Ladies
I
and
was
gentlemen,
just
it's
about to
time
say, somehow it's Frank's
for
fault.
the movie trivia
Frank.
Schmoedown. Introducing first.
Representing the usual suspects. They are the number 4 ranked team in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. With a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat, Ethan, Big Time Irwin, Lightning, Liz Shannon Miller, Lightning Time!
Thanks, Abby. We miss you.
And there we are. How are y'all doing? Welcome to the show. I mean, we're so excited to have y'all here today.
Hello,
this is a big
Abby.
match. How you feeling, Ethan?
Thank you for
Abby,
either popping
can-
in for just
I
the
mean, look, I've
info
played
or
both
popping in to
these
say
guys
hi.
before.
Either one.
Two very
Abby,
results.
come do trivia
But
with
no,
us
I'm-
tonight.
look, going even
It's Harry
into
Potter themed.
Deception, we were like, let's just go out there, let's have a good time and see what happens. So
Ethan stepping up his hat game.
Mhm.
Real.
Yeah, and then Liz. Go ahead, Steph.
I
gotta
Thanks,
say,
I've been-
style points already. Love the matching fits. Coming in with great energy there. Had to comment on that. But Liz, it's the first time I'm meeting your acquaintance, and I wanted to see how you're feeling going in today's match and what you think you two have to do to get that dub.
You know, I'm feeling good. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Love to see lady commentators on the desk.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go in and answer some questions about movies. Apparently that's what we do here.
Kind of.
Wrong show.
Absolutely. Now,
Wrong
Ethan,
show.
obviously
Sorry.
you've said you've
That would
battled
be
both
the
of these men
FCL.
before
You're
on
at the
the
wrong place.
individual singles side of things. What have you learned from those individual battles within the that's going to help in this team's encounter?
I can't tell you that.
It happens
I'll
once a
tell you
month,
at the
Abby.
end. No, I mean, honestly, look, they're both.
When we do Herbie
players,
fully
they're
loaded,
both
you'll be the first we
incredibly
call.
strategic,
Oh.
incredibly
I bet you
knowledgeable.
there's someone in
It is,
the
I think
in
I said
Patreon
it before.
want to
You know,
challenge
it's just about
Abby.
trying to find,
Hoey.
you know, just a little.
Hoey's a
just find
huge
something,
Herbie
something,
person.
You know, a way in.
Sounds like an
But if we get
exhibition
that,
match to
I really
me.
do think
It
we have a
does sound
shot.
like one.
You know, again, same thing with Deception.
Abby can't write her own questions though.
Let's see what happens.
It's all about having good days versus bad days.
See?
Absolutely. Y'all have had a lot more good days.
Well, we will
than
make
bad.
that happen on the
Good luck
TOB
to both
Patreon,
of you,
Abby.
and
That would
We'll
be
write some
fun.
questions for you.
Thanks.
And
Maybe we should do
their
that.
opponents.
Write Abby a Herbie fully loaded
Representing
exhibition
the
up
dungeon.
against John.
They're the number 2 ranked team in the movie
The most
trivia Schmoedown.
weirdest
With a
matchup
record
that you
of
never
3
knew you
wins
wanted to
and
see.
1 defeat. Ben the Boss Bateman and the 5-time movie trivia
I can't write my own
singles
questions
champion of
somehow.
the world, Dangerous Dan Murrow. This is Danger Zone.
Danger
Oh,
zone.
God.
God, just give him a hairless cat and
How's
let
it
it sit
going,
on his
everybody?
lap.
Right?
Look
Give
at
him a
him.
Mr.
Here we go.
Bigglesworth.
Danger Zone is in the building. Boy,
Danger in the building.
It's always dangerous when you're talking to these two men. You never know what's going to happen. Dan Merle sporting that singles championship around his shoulder, the MTS title. Look at that beautiful thing. But Dan, let's start with you.
That's a heavy
You know,
belt.
coming off of the last match, obviously, when y'all went
Molly,
up against
how heavy
Corruption,
would you say the
didn't
Star Wars belt
exactly
is?
shake out your
It's
way,
very heavy.
obviously.
It's
how are you going
probably
to come back after that in
12
this match
pounds.
against Lightning Time?
maybe 15.
We're gonna win. That's how the
God.
best teams come back. You know, it's funny. We're a rookie team.
that
Like we
laugh.
come
Just
together
get
this
outta
year,
here.
our first time out of the gate. We win a tournament. We play 3
Goodness.
close matches against 3 great teams. You look at those teams. On those teams, 3 former champions, 1 future.
I want to see
contender, and
Dan
yet
get
it's still not
like
good enough
fired
for
up
people.
and then
It's
Sir
still not
Pounce.
good enough
just
for
like,
people. So
Meow.
I guess we still have something to
He
prove.
comes in and like knocks it
Well,
over
Dan, it's
the
a tough competition
camera.
out there because apparently we got kicked down to the FCL after 1 loss. So that's where we are today, and you know, it's just the reality of it. You know, we got a lot of work.
Look at Brad's face.
Well, Ben, I wanted to
It's
ask
like,
because
wow,
for your last
wow.
meetup against Ethan Irwin, there was discussion of you two possibly being on a team together, but you had said you had found the better team member. How are you feeling about your team member in today's match?
I mean, this man is the greatest player that's ever done it. So I don't think anybody's ever going to argue about having this guy in their corner. Look, I'll be honest. Ethan was the first phone call I made in the offseason. I've been clear about this. I talked to Sam Levine. There was discussions to be had. It was very clear to me I was getting a runaround, and I went and found somebody better. So here we are. And I don't think that I have any regrets about that. I certainly don't think this guy has any regrets about that. And I just know we're going to bounce back with a win today. So thanks.
Hi, Selvin.
Well, obviously, y'all have had experience with Ethan Irwin.
Hi,
and
Sullivan.
his team.
And
Like,
yeah,
man,
I'm
definitely.
I'm currently feeling
coming
for
off
you,
of their
bud.
win against Deception. But,
Currently feeling
you know,
for
I
those
want to ask this to
Washington
both
teams.
of you. You do seem like the criticism that your team has gotten this
Yeah,
year
I wonder
is
what,
fueling the two of you. Do you think you pay too much attention to that?
Keith's thinking right now.
No, I think the best teams listen to the criticism, but don't take it to heart. It's not discouraging. It's not discouraging. It's fuel. It's fuel for us to perform better because we know how good we are. We just have to get everyone else to believe it. So I think it's healthy to
And
listen
bye,
to what people are
Jill.
saying because that just goes to show how
She
much you
picked
have
her
left to
router.
prove. You got to keep that fire burning.
Yeah,
I
I
wonder
don't
if
have
the-
to
I
hide
wonder
headlines
if-
and then throw them in
I
the
wonder
fire
if,
to keep it
Sean
burning.
packed the
Keeps me
router.
warm at night.
Is it up?
Brad.
Gotta go.
So that's how I handle it.
Well, there you go. Well, good luck
What's
to
up,
the
Heat
Motorola?
in the danger.
a lot of heat in this
How we
dangerous
doing? We're
zone.
doing good.
Good luck to both of you,
All
gentlemen. today
right,
on
while
your
we wait for
Hey,
this to start with
Schmoedown
the rules and
fans,
everything-
I'm
Oh,
Mark
perfect.
Baby Carrots Ellis, and after
Hi,
years
Mark.
of
Oh, hi,
crazy
Mark.
overhead these days,
Oh, hi, Mark.
and ship
Oh, hi, Jill.
Sorry, no clue what
Welcome
happened to my
back.
internet there.
Did you hit the back button?
It's because you
No, my internet just decided to
travel lock. It all guard
crash.
wireless
Poop out.
charging, and that's why I use.
Which it was weird because it always said it was connected to my internet, so I don't know why.
Did your roommates lock it off?
No, it said I was connected the whole time, so I don't even know what happened. StreamYard just decided to be like, screw you today.
Real quick before we get going, we did get a Streamlabs, excuse me, from Farrell. And Farrell says, if the Schmoedown was in the Olympics, it would be Marisol versus Liz in the women's singles for the gold medal. That is 100%
is worded, you don't think
although there are some really good female competitors out there that could probably compete as well.
Challenge that, and there is no stealing though in round number 1. That is how round number 1.
There is no women's league though.
Abby, I heard about that.
All right, we have all
I did hear about that.
Release the Abby cut. Nice.
I definitely heard about that.
Yep.
Always be closing.
Oh, poor Abby.
I love the hats. They're great. Of course, we are absolutely ready. I just wanted to say, if you guys
Get a
want,
fake ID.
Sam Levy needs to challenge something real quick. Sam, go for it.
I mean,
we had to sign. We had to
I don't
sign.
promote
waivers.
that.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go.
Liz, what were you saying?
Partner said.
All right, well then there's only one thing left to do.
Billy, you're not wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's
Billy,
Apparently, we win silver though.
Schmoedown.
Let's not get into that.
Always the
Here we
bridesmaid.
go, 3 rounds in
So
the
true.
teams division in the MTS. We are starting with question.
Hey, at least
number
our
1 in the
reacting
category
group
of new
understands that
releases.
Taco Bell is the
Which
best
actor
fast food restaurant.
Stars as an elite
Yeah, we don't make
Navy
terrible
SEAL
choices
named
on
John
fast food.
Kelly in the
We don't make bad
2021
choices.
Tom Clancy adaptation Without Remorse.
We are
already
starting
heating
like
up.
this.
I'm writing a name.
Ben Bateman, always
I have no idea.
I
This
don't
is the
either.
first name that came to my mind.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I said John
Michael B. Jordan.
Krasinski.
Up.
I got nothing.
To Danger Zone first.
Michael B. Jordan.
I'm gonna go with Michael B. Jordan.
That is
It came out this year.
And Ethan Irwin.
That's what it said in the question. It's a
Michael B.
2021.
Jordan.
Oh, did it? Sorry.
And
Yeah.
I need to update my streaming services because I said Gerard Butler.
Oh,
Oh, here we go again.
Michael B. Jordan.
interesting.
All right, so we have 2
I
points
was
for
thinking of
lightning
Jack
time,
Ryan,
Only
Billy.
1 for Danger Zone as we get to question number 2.
All right, question number 2 in the category of family films. In which family film does Jim Carrey star opposite Carla Gugino, Angela Lansbury, and Clark Gregg?
If I'm correct with this, this is a pull
Dan Morrow with a
from the back of my memory.
I can't think of Jim Carrey and Angela Lansbury in the same movie.
I can't.
Three.
I got nothing.
2,
Unless it,
1.
Is it Mr.
Dan,
Fumbles
hands
Penguins?
Up. We go to Ethan first.
what is
How
that?
the Grinch Stole Christmas?
That is incorrect. Dan, we go to you next.
I said Mr. Popper's Penguins.
That's correct for 1
Wow.
point.
Oh,
Next.
dang, girl.
Wow.
I pulled that from the back of my
And
memory bank.
Bateman.
Didn't have this one.
Wow.
So Dan
Only
coming back
Dan
with the
had
1
that one?
point that was taken away last
Holy
week.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good. That's
Now,
a
No
good
perfect
question.
rounds
That's
between
how
these
this match
two.
goes.
That's
That's how this
As we
match
get to
crazy.
Question number 3 in the category
All right.
of mystery films.
Holy
A man
schmoy.
named Richard Kimball is wrongfully accused of murdering his wife and escapes from the law in an attempt to find her killer and clear his name in what
Oh.
1990s mystery thriller?
This is a great movie.
Love the way you
Oh
read
God,
that.
is
I feel
Glenn?
like I am
No,
in a
that's
thriller.
It is a
girl.
really,
Add a
really,
little-
really good
some
movie.
extra to
Little
it.
zhuzh.
I don't know.
By one of my
Little
favorite
sauce.
actors, if not my favorite
You're a
actor
thrilling
of all time,
announcer.
Brad.
You're a thrilling announcer, Brad.
4, 3,
Over under, they
1, pins down,
do the whole
and
world.
Fugitive.
to
Fugitive.
Ethan
Oh,
Irwin.
good for you guys.
The Fugitive.
Good job, friends.
Fugitive is correct. Ben Bateman.
Also, The Fugitive.
Lightning Liz.
Le Fugitive.
And Dan Merle.
French. Night, Abby.
Bye,
Abby.
Abby.
I mean, there's
Don't
no
be
way.
stranger.
If you didn't know that, I would just end this now. I'd close this computer.
I mean, I was the
walk
only
off
one who
the
started writing during the question, right?
Exactly.
Good news. No one got that wrong. Question number 4 in the category of directors. Who directed 1982's Creep Show inspired by the McRae tales of EC Comics? Macabre.
Oh, Creep Show.
I have no idea.
All business.
This is wrong.
All business between these four.
Straight to it. Need an
I'm
answer
gonna
in
take
5.
a shot in the dark.
This is wrong by order.
3.
I think
2.
this is it.
First JTE. In the
Oh.
category of directors.
This is wrong.
Who directed 1982's Creep Show inspired by the macabre tales of EC Comics?
Macabre, isn't it Macabre?
EC Comics, also known as the
Macabre.
knockoff
First
DC
repeat of
Comics.
Max. We'll see if it's to her advantage.
I don't know. That was a bad
Need an
joke.
answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
said
down.
Rob
Hands
Zombie.
up. We go to Dan
I put
first.
Sam Raimi.
Oh, I
George
put
A.
Tim
Romero.
Burton.
That's a good guess,
That
though.
is correct, Liz.
I put Wes Craven.
I hate when Jake smirks
Ben?
because he knows he has it, and the rest of
Never
us are like,
either. Tough start.
Sam
tough start.
Raimi.
Ethan.
Steven Spielberg.
Ben,
Tough,
wait,
I also
Ben
picked
missed
George Romero.
again? Holy crap.
Correct. So we have 2
Oh,
with
so did
George
Liz.
A.
Holy
Romero.
crap.
Oh,
All right,
jeez.
so we're
Liz,
still
God,
tied
these are
5-5, getting to the 5th question of round number 1, a challenging round.
This is a
number one so
pay-per-view
far
match.
in the
This
category
is a
On a
pay-per-view.
of
Thursday.
fantasy science
Get out of
fiction.
here, Billy.
Which actress appeared in the films Dark City,
Oh,
Hulk,
hey.
and Noah?
It's a tough first round so far, but there's
Oh.
still a lot to go.
It is.
Oh,
we're
this
looking
is
at
wrong.
4 of the greatest the game has ever seen, especially in this division.
We just saw her in a movie on
The answer
Monday.
5,
I'm pretty sure I know who this is.
2, 1. We
No.
start with
Nobody
the
Is it
ball.
Jennifer Connelly?
Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer
Connelly.
Connelly.
That is correct. Not Lightning Liz.
Jennifer Connelly.
Correct. And then we go to Dan
I knew that
Morrow.
answer because of Noah,
Jennifer Connelly.
because that cast is
That's
so
when I was
small. Then I
big
thought to
time.
myself,
I
oh,
too
wait,
had
she's
Jennifer
in Hulk
Connelly.
too.
All right. Still.
I only knew-
I was thinking of
Everybody
Hulk.
gets the score on
I still
that.
have one
Thinking of just
point.
those two.
I couldn't think of
Move to
anyone
question
other woman in Hulk.
number 6 in the category of comedies. In the comedy, gotta get those laughs in. In the comedy film The Internship, Owen Wilson
Oh my
and
God, I
Vince
love
Vaughn
this movie
become
so
interns
much.
for what tech company?
Oh.
In the comedy film, you said.
I think this movie is so brilliant,
Steph.
so
I think I
underrated.
saw it
Austin
once.
Powers, you know
Oh
this.
yeah, we talked about this.
Come on. Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, hands up. We go to Dan
Google.
I
first.
literally was about to say Lay Google.
Google.
Well, Google.
Google is correct, Liz.
Michael Google.
I binged it.
Bateman.
Yep. Nope. I wrote Google.
Oh God.
Oh, I thought I
You got me
legit
there,
thought he did.
Ethan.
I was like,
Well, the way he's
Man,
playing,
get
I
out
would
my
have.
head. Forget it. I said Google.
Andy, I'm with you.
All 4
Andy, I'm
getting
with
the
you.
point there.
All right, 2 more questions remain. Mark Ellis isn't here, but I'm going to say your penultimate
I need
question.
more Owen
in
Wilson. Owen
number
Wilson,
1
Vince
in the
Vaughn
category
movies.
of horror/thriller. Rise of the Lycans,
I do,
Awakening,
I do.
and Blood Wars are entries into
Yes!
which action
Ooh, yay.
franchise?
Oh,
I
I'm
really
gonna
want to
assume-
do
Ask you,
a
Bob,
rewatch
favorite
of these
comedy.
movies.
Oh, favorite comedy ever?
Molly, come at me for
You're
this movie
acting
trivia.
like you
Come
didn't
at me.
just
Ooh, hell yeah.
The future of comedy? Can you just
I love these
Nope.
movies. So
Talk to me
much.
after the tournament.
Good answer in 5, 4.
I have the box set
3,
back here.
2, 1. We'll
Oh,
Oh,
start
do
with
you
Big
really?
Underworld.
Underworld.
I have the box set. I love
Underworld
all of
is
them.
correct.
Every single one of them.
I'm
As
a half
cheesy as they do get, some of
That
them.
is right.
Yeah,
Shannon
I
Miller.
do. I like them
Sexy
too.
Twilight, aka Underworld.
Sexy Twilight.
Twilight's a little sexy
Sparkly
on its
vampires.
own.
No, sorry, Kate
Underworld.
Beckinsale takes the cake. She
I-
gets all of it.
I agree,
She gets all
Dan.
of it.
But also the leather in Underworld is unbeatable.
We stand leather.
Sexier Twilight. Let's say sexier Twilight.
Yeah.
There we go.
I can live with that. Question number 8 in the category of famous actors and actresses. Which
I know all 3 of
Oscar-winning
those.
actor appeared in the films The Legend of Tarzan, The Zero Theorem, and Downsizing?
Right, let's see if they can.
If
keep
I'm
it up.
thinking
It
of the
is
right
still
name.
tied 11-11.
I don't know why this
Legend
name pops into my
Last
head.
question in
I
round
haven't
four.
seen any of these.
We need an answer in 5.
Jake,
4,
correct me if I'm wrong.
3,
Downsizing is one of the
2,
only movies you've ever
crap.
walked
First
out on.
JTE.
Matt Damon.
Oh yeah,
Which Oscar-winning actor
It is-
appeared in the
it is
film
Matt
The
Damon,
Legend of
I think.
Tarzan, The Zero
Is it Matt
Theorem?
Damon? Matt Damon's in Downsizing, isn't he?
No,
What? Matt Damon's not
Matt Damon.
in Legend
It's
of
not Matt Damon.
Tarzan.
Oh, is
I
it?
don't
I
know
haven't
why
seen them.
true name.
Both teams
No,
using
you're
their first
fine.
JTEs in
No, you're
round
fine.
one.
Just throw out
I
a
mean, I
name.
might be
don't
wrong.
know.
I could very well be wrong too.
I said Matt Damon.
I don't know if this person's in downsizing.
I said Margot
Christoph
Robbie.
first.
Yeah, I had Matt Damon.
I also had
Is
Matt Damon.
incorrect. Liz, we go to you next.
Throwing us out there, Willem Dafoe.
That is also incorrect. Dan?
Chris Cooper?
What the hell?
That
Oh,
is also incorrect. Ethan?
Well, let me try mine, I guess. Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz is one.
That was my backup.
Wow. Big point there that gives
How is this a
Wow.
the
Are you
lead.
freaking
And that
kidding
is
me?
the end of
Wow.
round number 1. And we're
Wow.
going to get into
Jake, how
round
many do you
number
have?
2 here
those are hard though.
And
7.
we get now to round
You might
number
have
2,
more
which we call
points than the
wheel
players.
round. Here's
Just
how round number
saying.
2 works in the movie.
I got
Trivia Schmoedown.
3.
Each team
I
will
got
spin
4.
at the
I should get
I got
5 points for
4.
Mr.
They
Poppins'
can
sequence
respin
question
once and
now.
get a mulligan if they land on something that they don't love,
Mr.
unless
Poppers.
it is opponent's
Mr.
choice.
Poppers.
They'll receive 6 questions in that category, each question worth 2
That
points.
was
For
Ouch
all of
Town.
you joining us,
For
just
multiple
a
choice, then
shameless
the value of the
plug.
question
Very,
goes
very
down
shameless
to
plug.
1. If the
Yes,
if you love
here's
movie
your
trivia,
shameless.
their opponent
which is what
will
you're
have the
watching currently,
opportunity to
on our
steal
Patreon tonight,
all
we're
your
taking
JTE rules
care of
and
Harry
challenges
Potter
are
bar
still
trivia.
in effect for
Harry Potter
round
bar trivia.
number 2 in effect for
It's
round
gonna be a
number
lot of
2.
fun.
Right now, lightning time.
Yeah,
Harry
bring
is
it,
ready.
y'all. All you muggles, bring it.
And if you're a
Would like
fan,
to
if
spin
you're a fan of
first
Jacob
or
London,
defer?
if you're a fan of Jen Kemp,
Oh, I think
if you're a fan of
Liz, I
Amara
think we defer,
Moses,
is that right?
guess what? They'll
I
be
believe
with
that's
us.
Let's
You'll
do
be
that.
joining
There you go.
us.
So
You get to be on a
now
Zoom
we
call with
bring
all of
in
us.
Danger Zone and their manager, Adam Witt.
Adam
60
Vivett?
seconds, Adam, to talk with you.
Adam.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Mr. Witt.
Whoa.
Where's his pauldron?
I have forgotten more about being a fan favorite than you guys will ever know. You guys are the best. That was some serious
No, it's
heat
still
being
fan
brought that
favorite,
round,
Adam.
and you guys.
Okay,
It's still
we
only
dubbed-
1 point
we
down,
dubbed
so you
him
guys
that
got
nickname,
this.
right?
I love how you used that.
No, I don't
JTE.
think so.
Didn't work out, but the fact is,
I feel like
you guys
Molly
are the
started
greatest
that.
minds in trivia. So if you say, huh,
I don't think
that
I
is
started
a
it.
tough
I
I
thought
honestly
Jill
think
started
he
Meanwhile,
dubbed himself.
I saw other
was it?
people.
so
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
This is the time to
I
do
said
it
it 'cause I
and
saw
psych
other
this wheel out
people
and get what
doing
you
it.
I think we made it bigger than
Let's do it, man. I'm ready
it
to roll.
ever could have
Gentlemen, you ready
been.
to give it a spin?
I
Fair enough. Yep.
Let's
I was
do
just,
this.
just checking.
All right,
just
let's
checking.
give the wheel
Ooh,
a spin
coming of
there.
age is on
We will
there.
see
That'd
where
be
the
good.
votes will
Lucasfilm?
lie in our digital wheel.
I like Lucasfilm.
Martial arts again
Do
for
some
them.
Lucasfilm.
Francis
Watch it.
Jordan.
Definitely not huge
Yeah.
on
Hey,
this
stay,
card.
stay.
Think about this partner.
Dan, I'm pretty sure Dan
pretty
knows
likely
Lucasfilm really
push on the
well.
wheel, right? That's what we were talking about before the match. It seems like it.
Yeah,
So
they may have. I mean,
Dude,
I feel pretty comfortable with most of what's in there.
The last time we
but,
saw Lucasfilm was
you
with
know,
Rachel, right?
If
Last
you
week.
feel better about
Correct,
something
and
else,
they were all
I think
very
she did
easy
Lucasfilm. Yeah.
questions.
I think
They were.
if you
Well,
feel
that
good
means this
about it,
might
I
be a
feel
little
good about
harder.
it. I think we can make it work.
let's hope.
Stay, you
Let's
cowards.
hope after some of his previous cinematic outings that George Lucas doesn't screw us again, and let's go with Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be Star Wars. It's gonna be Radioland Murder.
All
It's gonna be
Star Wars
THX, it's gonna be- You guys
questions.
know all that stuff. You guys, you know your strange magic.
Don't tell them it's not going to be Star Wars, Vivek.
All right,
Because it
right,
very
right.
well could all be
They're
Star Wars.
sticking with Lucasfilm, and Steph Sabral will be administering the questions to Danger Zone in Lucasfilm. Category of Lucasfilm.
I love how they made that
Correction, he
decision.
said he needs
It was a
120
healthy
the
form
other
of
day, I heard.
communication.
Yeah. Well, he's
For your
gonna keep
first
doubling that
question in the
number as it goes
category
on.
of Lucasfilm, who composed the scores for the films The Land Before Time and Willow?
John Edward.
It's not John Williams.
James Horner.
Dan, Willow
James
is
Horner.
Ron Howard, and Ron Howard almost always worked with.
I was going to say Ron Howard.
What's his
too.
name? James Horner.
I don't know
James Horner is exactly
composers
who came into my head too. I think it's James
that aren't
Horner. Yes.
John Williams.
James
Yep.
Horner. Final answer.
James Horner is correct.
Good
As
job,
we move
gentlemen.
to your second
I would like
question
to
in
point out that
round
Jake was
2.
writing his points before he even.
Who directed
Heard the
the
answer.
1986 fantasy
Jim Henson.
film Labyrinth?
George Lucas.
Damn it.
Labyrinth, Dan. Oh, go ahead.
Definitely Jim Henson.
Jim.
Yes,
Henson.
because
He
he
directed
directed
the
the movie
movie.
86, right?
Yep.
I
yep.
love
Jim Henson for
Labyrinth.
sure.
Jim Henson, final
Henson.
answer.
Jim Henson is
Love a good
correct.
pair of
for
tight
4
pants.
points on the board for Danger Zone. as
You
we
remind me
move
of
to
the babe.
question
What
number
babe?
3
Babe with power. What power?
in round 2. Which Oscar winner plays Major Emmanuel Stantz, who commands African American fighter pilots during World War
Cuba
II
Gooding
in the
Jr.?
film Red Tails?
Oscar winner?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Cuba
this,
Gooding's an Oscar winner.
this is Cuba Gooding Jr. He's
Brian!
he's the major. Terrence Howard is the
Nice!
next guy in charge, but this is Cuba Gooding Jr. Definitely final answer.
Cuba Gooding Jr. is correct
Nice,
again
Brian.
for so
Drop
far
the wand.
perfect round 2.
I'm doing
Bravo.
Wand
As we
drop.
move to your next question. Bill L. Norton directed what 1979 film for Lucasfilm that features cast
More
members such
American
as
Graffiti.
Cindy
Oh, the
Williams,
sequel.
Scott Glenn, and Harrison Ford?
Is this perhaps more American Graffiti?
This is definitely
Which is
more
like
American
just-
Graffiti. Yes.
And that's
What a
the
strange
exact
title.
right?
That's what it's called. More American Graffiti. Yes.
I've
More
never
American
actually seen it.
Graffiti, final answer.
Didn't even realize there was a sequel.
More American
I didn't know
I don't even know what it
Graffiti
is.
Definitely correct for more points
Wow.
as an almost perfect
All right.
round. As we head to your final question in round 2.
We have 2 more, right?
2 more, yes.
Or pentultimate question in round 2. excuse me.
Penultimate.
Penultimate.
Which
cute.
comedian turned actor plays a brownie named Rule in the
Ah.
film Willow?
I don't know
Oh my god.
his
Oh my god.
name.
What's his name? What's his name?
So I know for sure
what's
that
it?
Kevin
Pete-
Pollak
Pete
plays
Pollak,
the brownie
damn
in
it!
this film. And I believe that's.
Does someone actually
I'm
physically
almost-
play
Let's do
a
one repeat.
brownie like
question.
Repeat the
No,
snack?
it's no.
No, a brownie
No, no,
is a mythical creature. They're
Which
small.
comedian
Like,
turned
They're like
actor
little
plays a
fairies.
brownie
I was like,
named
fairies,
Rule
yeah.
in the
sausage
film
party
Willow?
brownie? Like,
No, no, no.
Now the other thing
Brownies
is I
are
don't know if the
fairies.
other one is Emo Phillips or not.
There's
But I know
other
Kevin
magical
Pollak
worlds
for
other than
sure
that of
is
Harry
Emo.
Potter brand.
Do we want to check
Well,
down to multiple choice just to be
If
sure?
we go for it, they'll know the other, and they're both going to be on
Says
multiple
who?
choice.
Yeah.
I think we checked them
So do
multiple
we
on
say
this. and
Kevin
protect
Pollak?
Says who?
Two.
It
Multiple
says
choice.
Sean
Two.
Sullivan. He'll give you a
Multiple choice.
lecture.
I want to save it.
All right. Multiple
Interesting.
choice.
Dan wanted to say an answer
A.
there.
Paul Reiser.
Oh,
B.
He wanted to say
Howie
Kevin
Mandel.
Pollak.
C. Kevin Pollak. Or D. Louis Anderson.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay, well,
Dan
we
should
know
have
that.
It's
pushed.
definitely Kevin Pollak.
for
yes,
that.
100% sure.
Kevin Pollak, final answer.
Kevin Pollak is correct for the point for the
Sorry, partner.
penultimate question.
Hey, we got the point. So it matters.
we lose by 1, it's your fault.
Final
No, I'm kidding.
question in round number 2.
I mean,
What 1988 biopic was the only Lucasfilm production that was directed by Francis Ford Coppola?
This is our favorite, but the exact title is Tucker, the Man and His Dream.
No, Rachel, I
Tucker,
don't.
the
I didn't
Man
get that.
and His
No.
Dream is the exact title. Yes.
Okay.
I couldn't think of his
Never
name.
The
And
Man
I
and
heard
His
it when
Dream. Final
they
answer.
said it. I didn't even know.
Tucker, the
Francis
Man
Ford
and His
Coppola
Dream
directed a
is
Lucasfilm film.
correct for a perfect round 2.
Wow, incredible.
A
Now the
boo!
score is
No
22
Star Wars
to 12.
questions.
Oh, hey, Sean.
I know, right?
Driver's
Boo.
seat, a perfect round after
Hi,
both
Sean.
players,
Have fun
you know,
packing more back
struggled a little bit through round number
boxes.
1 after they
That's
come
gonna be
back
his new
with
like
perfect
Twitch
and
thing.
Interesting, you know, teamwork.
Watch me pack.
Things through every
I was literally about to say
going
welcome to
to
Box
multiple
Box.
choice
Were
just
we
for
pack
safety.
box?
Box,
It
we
is
pack boxes.
pretty good there from that faction. Okay, well that was
He should
Danger
do
Zone's spin at the wheel in round number 2. We are now going to have them
like
leave the
unpacking
chat room
reveals
here
with his little
momentarily, and
men.
We're going to bring in their
so many. They're all gone, I think. I think
Welcome
we
back.
packed them
Hi,
all.
everyone.
Hey guys.
That's what I'm
We were
saying.
back
Can you
to
imagine?
questions
It'd be like, and this is
Nope, there are no
Another
questions
little
for you guys
man.
to answer.
Yeah.
There was nothing wonky. There were no challenges
floating
thrown, but they did. I'm very happy to say, know the answer to one, but then doubted themselves and went to multiple choice on it. So
Okay, so they didn't go.
oh Sam.
no, they went semi-perfect. We've got to
that's
figure out a
good
better
for them.
terminology
Good
for
for
that.
them.
Yeah.
I blame Bateman.
All right. Well, are
He's
you
actually
ready
right.
to spin the wheel here?
Yeah, let's do it.
I
Spin
certainly.
it, baby.
All right, let's bring up the wheel here for lightning
Chuck
time.
Jake does
And let's
unboxing
give it a whirl.
videos with his hot toys
A little meeting before they
on
didn't even
Whiskey
need to
Jedi.
think about many things. They were ready to spin.
All right,
We
and
just-
it lands on
Jake, the people would like you to
Sean.
buy more hot toys so they can get more unboxing
There's
There's
videos.
already
I
enough
feel
on its
pretty
way.
good about Connery. Definitely better than 50-50. We could try again. There's
Who's the
definitely
next
ones I like
arriving?
less. So it's up to you. It's I
Marvel.
leave it to you guys.
Ooh.
I'll answer whatever question is given to me. So however you want to do it.
Have we done as Sean Connery?
Outside of Bond,
He is
100
not-
October.
Not a whole lot, but
Rock.
you know, you never know how deep they're going to go.
I wouldn't
He
know.
does have a pretty
In Last Crusade,
long
I wouldn't know anything
filmography.
about Sean Connery.
Yeah,
James Bond?
I said
Yeah, that's
Oh, did
that's
you?
what
I
my
didn't
gut
catch
says
that.
also. I mean, if we land on Connery,
There's
I think
a
you guys
few
could
that I
work your way through
know,
it, but let's spin again.
Like random
The
old
League of
older
the League of
movies.
Extraordinary Gentlemen, maybe, but that's deep cut stuff.
I really hope
I
it's
love
Lucasfilm
that movie.
because you guys would know all of these.
And it lands.
Oh no!
Oh, they're gonna give them
man,
Sean
the digital
Connery
wheel strikes
probably.
Yeah, I
again.
feel like they're gonna get Sean
Who saw that
Connery.
coming?
See, I
I
don't
say you
think
guys
they
can
are.
psych out this wheel or what?
I mean, we always know the respin is opponent's choice. You don't do the respin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a minute to make this decision.
You guys almost did it.
Look, Dan,
Well,
I
they
think
spun away from Connery, so
And they
you know
should have, because there's some sneaky ones in there.
there are.
Yeah.
so. Connery is a strong option. We
Yeah.
also know broad categories. Oscars is very
I'm gonna
broad.
say dance
you know, Kevin
movies.
Smith doesn't have a lot of movies.
No,
I feel like they would be
He did
doing
really
it.
good.
Liz
James
knows
Bond
dance
is not
movies
it.
pretty well.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be
crap.
between I don't know Connery and Oscars would be my two finalists. What do you think,
I
partner?
agree. One
I
of
would
those
be
two.
scared of Oscars because of Ethan.
I think let's give him.
Yes.
I want to lean towards
The
Oscars. What do you
audience
feel?
waiting.
Yeah, why not? Let's give it a shot. There's a bunch of nominees every year. There's a lot
No,
of places. to
I
get
changed my
tripped up
mind.
on.
I think we go Connery. I think I don't know. And I think since we
Jesus.
spun away from it, those guys are too good. They're gonna spin away from Connery. They probably don't like it.
All right, sure.
deep
Let's go with
filmography.
Connery. Let's do
Yeah.
Connery.
Right.
Let's go.
I
Connery.
wonder. Yeah, I wonder why
Okay.
martial arts wasn't on the board.
We were
Okay.
willing to do it. We were just
It was.
Tough category. No, I'm
Nice.
saying like an option
we
for
are.
them to
Oh.
give them.
All right, so you all will be getting
Anyway.
6 questions in the realm of Sir Sean Connery. Are you ready?
It's all
Sure,
Bond
are
and
they
Andy.
out of the room?
That's all I need.
They are.
They are now. It's just us.
Yay!
Just
How
us
I always
here.
wanted it.
Just
us
us
here.
chickens.
Just a
Just
reminder
us.
also, you have 2 JTEs remaining, and we're going to get to your first question in the realm of Sean Connery. Sean Connery plays the immortal character Juan Sanchez
The Highlander.
Lobos Ramirez in
I believe you.
what
Oh yeah.
80s film?
I think it is the right.
Yep, I concur. Highlander.
That's
Highlander.
probably one of the only questions I'll know.
Highlander is correct for 2 points. Is correct for 2 points, and we move to your next question in the realm of Sean Connery. Who directed Sean Connery in the films The Hill, The Anderson Tapes, and Family Business?
Oh my gosh. What are these movies?
Never
I'm very
heard.
comfortable.
What is this nonsense?
Actually, I've heard of
Yeah.
Family Business.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
so you opt for multiple, and your options are: is it A, Sidney Lumet?
I am gonna go
John
with C.
Galerna?
I'm gonna say
No,
D.
Say A.
Alan
I was also gonna say
or
Sidney
is it
Lumet just
E,
because that's the only person I
Robert
know.
Towne?
on
I'm
the
going
list.
D now.
For me, it's A or C. It's either
Oh,
Kula or whoever the first one was, Sidney Lumet, because they were Family Business was like
The
him
answer
and
is
Dustin
5.
Hoffman. So
Ooh, Ted Lasso
I
comes
would
out
go-
tonight.
3.
okay, let's go see Alan J.
2.
Pakula. Final
Yeah.
answer.
Can you repeat that? Your stream
Sorry.
cut out on me.
Sorry, I said C. Alan J. Pakula.
That is incorrect.
Ooh.
It is
Oh.
incorrect. All right, so we're going to move to your next question here in the category of Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
And your question is thus: Sean Connery appears in which 1980s
Time Bandits.
film from director Terry Gilliam?
I would have not gotten that.
Time Bandits.
I believe you.
Okay,
Time
lady.
Bandits, final answer.
Is Time Bandits
correct
good?
For 2 points.
It is
2
good.
points there. And we're going to go now to your next question.
Well,
in
I
the
like it.
realm of Sean Connery. This is question number 4. Sean Connery appears opposite Andy Garcia, Billy Drago, and Patricia Clarkson in what action?
The League of
thriller
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Andy Garcia and Sean Connery. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna have to go to Billy
I have no
Drago.
idea.
Oh! It's The Untouchables.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
The
The
Untouchables?
is correct.
Oh.
Is
Oh,
correct
nice.
there for another 2 big points. 2 big points.
he
It
did,
is
that just like popped in his
22-18.
brain out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Time
right.
has 2 questions remaining
just happen
in the
to have that
category
stored.
of Sean Connery. And your 5th question. Who directed the 2000 drama Finding Forrester, in which Sean Connery played a reclusive writer who mentors a teenage boy?
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
It's asking for a director.
Go ahead.
Yep, I'm sticking with it.
Lightning Liz was right. That is an additional 2 points right there.
Wow.
Okay. We have
Well,
one question remaining, and if they get this one right,
Oh, mama, we could see
and
tie.
your final question in the realm of Sean Connery. Which actor plays Adso, the teenage apprentice of Sean Connery's
I've
character
never heard of
in the
half these movies.
1986 mystery thriller, The Name?
I
I
guess
had to go back
that's
and watch Sean Connery.
why
movies.
they spun away. Oh my
Christian
God.
Slater. Is that what he said?
Christian Slater is correct,
Wow.
and Lightning Time
Okay.
ties it up 22.
Wow.
But they
Oh,
missed
man.
one, so they
And what you're
the
going to
danger zone can
bring
get a
back,
steal.
though,
Oh, that's
our
right.
Other
That's
team
right.
here, danger zone, so they can attempt to pick up their steal opportunity.
Good call, Joe.
All right,
This
and we
is-
have
this
danger
match is
zone
just-
back,
wow,
and you're going to have
goodness.
the opportunity to pick
Goodness.
up a 1-point steal in the realm of Sean Connery. I will read you the question and the multiple choice options, as well as reveal what option your opponents went with. And your question for the steal. Who directed Sean Connery in the films The Hill, The Anderson Tapes, and Family Business? Is it A, Sidney Lumet? Is it B, John Guillermin? Is it C, Alan J. Pakula?
It looks like
or
they
is
already
it
know
D, Robert Town? Your opponents chose C, Alan J. Pakula.
Dan, it's A, Sidney Lumet.
Yeah, Sidney Lumet, definitely.
A, Sidney Lumet, final answer.
That's what I
That's
said.
correct for a 1-point
boy.
steal, which puts Danger Zone up 23-22 going into the final round.
Goodness.
Danger Zone is in the lead,
Close.
23
It's
to 22,
close.
and now it is time for the third and final round, which will
Someone
decide
has to
the
slip.
outcome of
That's
this
it.
match.
Someone,
Round number 3
or
works
they
as
answer all of
thus.
them, and Danger
Each
Zone
team
wins by
will
1
pick
point.
Three numbers
I mean,
between 1 and 20. Those 3 numbers will correspond to 3 separate categories. They will receive 3 questions at the 2, 3, and 5-point level. One team.
Yeah,
member
Chuck,
will
I'm with you. I don't know how this is
answer
a
the
Thursday
2-point
match.
question. The other
Right.
team will
Maybe
receive
maybe
points,
it's
and
because
they can
collisions
confer
this weekend.
on
They're like,
their
okay, we got to put this match
5-point
out.
Question.
I mean,
during this
they-
round, there are no
didn't we
multiple
have nothing
choices,
last
there are
Friday?
no steals, but
Oh, no.
you can have your challenge
Oh, no.
and your JT.
Oh.
Right now,
10
Danger
points.
Zone is in the lead.
Coming.
You're 1 away from ahead of him.
Your 3 numbers first.
What do you think, partner?
I'll pick number 5, and I'll throw the last 2 to you.
Let's go with 3 and 7.
5, maybe for the times that Dan Merle has been singles champion. 3 and 7 are Danger Zone's numbers. And Liz and Ethan, your 3 numbers, please.
14, 15, and 10.
I love that
All
every
right,
time
14,
this happens,
15, and
the chat just blows
10.
up. Come on, Molly. Come on, Molly.
Okay.
All right.
I'm nervous
so,
now.
Lightning time.
Singles
You are down
FCL
by
competitor
1 point.
Molly
You'll
Damon.
be answering your
Mm-mm.
2-point
No, thank
question
you.
first. But before we do that, we're going to bring in your manager to talk things over with you. So we'll start here with Lightning.
Hey!
Hey!
I mean, yes. Am I mad that there was a coin toss between Bakula and Lamette, and that's a 1-point difference? But hey, whatever.
Whatever.
Look, whatever. If this is a match that comes down to literally a 50-50 guess on one question, then the other half of the time you're going to have the 1-point lead.
Yes, that's right.
I mean, there's, that's the thing about 50-50. So shake it off. Do not
Molly,
worry
if
about
you
it.
got to compete in the
Look, it's
FCL
very
in anything
clear
but Star Wars,
from
what division
round
would
one,
you want?
neither of these guys is playing their
IG.
A-game today. So
Really?
anything can happen
Yeah.
in the third round.
I feel like you would be
But
good on a
1-point
team.
difference, so
Do they have
it's going to be
teams at
going ping
CL?
pong, ping pong,
No.
all the way to the
Well,
end. So
Weren't they
take
going
the
to?
time
That's a
that
good
you
point.
guys
I like
have.
having a
With 2
set number of
JTs left.
movies that I
Use
need to
them if you
study.
need them.
That's true.
I trust both of your instincts when it comes to deciding who's going to take which question based on the category. But just stay in the zone. You guys are in a great spot right now, and I feel
I
really
see
good
everyone's
about this.
true
Let's
leads.
finish them off.
I see.
Do this.
I see.
Okay.
Did you hear that, guys? Sam just confirmed that this is what their A game looks like. So, You two are the kings of trivia. You're not just the GOAT, Dan. You're the coat. You're the king of all trivia.
The coat.
Ben, you're not just the boss. You're the CEO.
That's
I want
good.
you to hire and
Hashtag
fire
coat.
anybody that challenges you in this game. I want you to send these two a pink slip, okay? They're named for something that strikes rarely. Lightning time. Show them who's boss. Psych out this game.
Damn,
you
Adam
got the
Whit
numbers.
bringing that
you
heat.
Oh my goodness.
Fire. Straight fire.
Dan, we've got one repeat left.
He needs to be a
We gotta
manager
dictate the
ASAP.
2 and the 3 based on
So,
category.
you know what
We
I
got
just
all our
thought
points.
of
It's game
earlier
over.
today?
So
That
let's
would
just answer
be
our
a
questions
funny
here and win.
storyline.
That's it.
Let's do what we
And
do.
I swear to
Play
God,
Dungeon
if
Ball.
this happens, Christian stole it from me.
I love
Yeah, you
that.
guys don't have a cool phrase like that, do you?
If
I
some,
don't think so.
let's say Andreko
Whoever
can't
gets,
compete
we're doing it. We're gonna get a cool catch
next year, something like that.
All right,
Make
we have
him
all
like
our teams back. They've
he was
conferred with their
tested
managers,
positive
and now
for
it is time
like performance
for the
enhancers
two-point question
for movie
for
trivia,
lightning time. You selected the
and gets
number
suspended
that
for like
corresponds
How is
with
that
a
even
bit.
possible?
romantic
That's why it's
Which
funny.
one of you will be taking the
The
2 point?
limitless drug.
Ooh, rom-com.
Yeah.
Please.
All right, let's give it a shot.
All right, awesome. Lightning Liz Shannon Miller answering the 2-point question in rom-coms. And your question is, Meg Ryan plays Kathleen Kelly. owner
You
of
got
a
mail.
bookstore in what 1990s
I believe you.
rom-com from director
I
Laura
think it might be Molly.
You're saying that? You
You got
were
it right.
just
That
saying
is
that?
No, she.
I thought that was the
You got
same
nailed
exact
the
time.
answer we were
Thank
looking
you.
for. That puts lightning time in the lead by 1. So now
Put it in the
Danger Zone
chat.
has to
Be
answer some
honest.
questions that will be
Honesty in the
administered
chat.
by
I'll
the
put an
judges.
asterisk by
We know
those
what
points.
I'll
we
put
know
an
what the
asterisk.
chat's gonna say.
You selected the
We
number
know what the
5.
chat's gonna say.
I want honesty.
Romantic comedies, but it's romance. We'll be
Fine, Molly
taking
gets it.
the
That's
2-point question in romance.
Honesty, no favoritism.
Well, I don't think either of us loves it, but I think I'd probably throw you on the 3. And if it's a 50-50 situation, if you're good with that.
Brian Ward has a great
Sure.
point. Not sure
Take it,
testing
boss.
positive is
Yeah.
a great
All right.
these days.
Yep, I'll take romance.
All right.
Good
The
point.
category of romance. Which actress starred in the romantic
Sandra
drama
Sandra Bullock.
Hope
Oh.
Floats?
That was Molly. That was Molly.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me those points.
Molly's gonna win.
Looking for an answer in 5.
He's
4,
pulling a Bateman here. He's got to.
3.
Sandra Bullock, final answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I knew that one, damn.
Sandra Bullock is correct for your
Sandra
2
Bullock.
points.
Wow. I don't know
Great
if that was
pull
a.
there.
I don't know
heart
if
is
that was
beating
a
really
Bateman
fast.
pull or that was normal and Bateman up to his usual tricks. Nevertheless, it puts Danger Zone up by 1. And now, Ethan Irwin, it is your time to answer the 3-point question.
Let's do it.
You selected the number 15. And the number 15 corresponds to crime.
Okay.
All right. And your question in crime movies is as follows for 3 points. What or which famous actor stars as Martin Bishop, a security expert who is forced to lead his team on a dangerous job in the 1992 film Sneakers?
Martin Short.
Robert Redford.
No, Jesus.
Sure.
Without hesitation, he says Robert Redford. That's the correct answer for 3 points. Put
Dang.
Lightning time back in the lead, 27-25. And now Dan Murrell.
So
is on
Danger
the
Zone still has their
proverbial bubble.
3.
And Steph Sabral will be asking
And
you
their
your
5, and
3-point
Lightning Time
question.
still
Y'all
has
selected the
their 5,
number
okay.
3. That's
It's just
action
gonna go
adventure.
back, forth, right?
Action.
Yeah.
adventure.
Probably.
But so
Right,
you got the
Steph?
front. And that means Danger Zone will win by 1.
All right, for your 3-point question. Bruce Willis plays the character Mr. Church in
Ha-ha!
what
The
action
Expendables.
franchise?
Ah.
Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go.
Uh,
I knew that sounded familiar.
Expendables franchise.
The Expendables
Come on.
is correct for your 3-point question.
Molly, you tell me.
I-
Now that
Tell me
I
to
didn't
mute
see
him and
that
I'll
movie
do it.
because
Back
I didn't
up
see that
by
movie
1
because
point,
it
the
was
lead
too much
changing,
testosterone.
and
There are
now-
other movies in the world than the
Molly,
Expendables,
you
PJ.
have 15.
Just for the record.
All right, we're
Oh,
not.
there's
I'm
a-
14.
Are there really?
Okay.
No other movies that matter in my book.
No.
We're going to get now to the 5-point question for Lightning Time. So this is where we stand. Danger Zone
Jake
has a
and Molly are
1-point
tied.
advantage if Lightning Time answers this correctly.
Jill, we could like screw them by like.
If
I know.
Getting
We're
the
gonna
next
ruin their
two.
day.
Both of you
win the
just stop
match. For your 5-point question, you selected the number 10. And the number
Disney.
10
Disney.
corresponds to modern classics.
Dang it.
Modern
What is a modern classic?
That exactly.
for 5 points. and then knock it back over to Danger Zone. Which 1986 comedy features
Ferris
supporting
Bueller's Day Off!
performances
Oh,
from Cindy
son of a.
Paquette,
Oh.
McClurg, and
It was
Billy
like on the tip of my tongue as she said it.
What was Ben
SOB?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I think.
Yes.
Who's that? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it's Ferris Bueller's Day
Jake
Off.
has to hit the
Oh,
next
God.
5, or else Molly wins.
Oh
So
my God.
Like,
Jake,
I was like
Jake has
literally
no way
about
of
to say
winning.
it.
For 5 points, it
Jake has
was
no way of winning.
Bueller's
It's either Molly
Day
wins
Off
or it's a
now
tie.
32 to 28. Danger Zone
On the
now
game side
in
of
the
it,
hot
on this
seat
side
step,
of
and
it.
they have to answer
So
their
now,
5-point
if Danger Zone
question.
misses, they
They
lose.
selected the number
That's
7.
We don't even give a crap
Number
about them
7.
playing.
This is about us now.
I know, it's all about these guys.
Tom Hanks.
America's
Tom
Dad.
Hanks. Ooh.
Bless that man.
We have one
Toy Story
JT
3.
remaining. Is that correct?
Yes.
Big.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, for your 5-point question, you'll find the characters of Lieutenant Mark Rumsfeld and Art Weingartner
Forrest
in
Gump?
what 1980s Tom Hanks comedy?
Comedy?
Is it the Burbs?
80s comedy. Is it
Probably the
Possibly
Burbs has been
Volunteers,
asked
yeah?
a bunch
Is
of
that
times.
Oh my
Nope,
God.
it's
It
Burbs.
could be, or they
If it's
cops
the
could
Burbs,
determine
then yeah, that's
which
like the third Burbs
Four.
question.
beat here.
3,
repeat the question?
2.
And I still don't know
Your
what that
final
movie's about.
JTE.
Tell me
The
it's
category
the
of Tom
Give me that
Hanks.
tie.
Give me
You'll
that
find
tie.
the characters
Give me
of
that
Lieutenant
tie.
Mark Rumsfeld and Art Weingartner in what 1980s Tom Hanks comedy?
Give me the tie.
I like that volunteers guess. I'm feeling good about that. That seems 5 worthy.
Uh-oh.
You think
I
more
like
so
that
than
partner.
Hooch? I don't actually know the
Yeah.
plot of Volunteers, really.
I like that partner. I like
Yeah?
that. I say go with that.
5,
Not Turner and Hooch.
Uh-oh.
3,
Am I wrong?
Volunteers, final answer.
and your winners. Lightning.
Wow.
Oh,
The answer we were looking for was the Burbs.
The Burbs.
Oh,
Ah!
I was wrong.
Damn it.
Lightning Time gets the W.
Thank you.
Congratulations to y'all. What an incredible
Should have known.
battle.
The Burbs
Back
has
and
been asked
forth.
about
We're
a
gonna
lot.
talk to you in just one
Yeah, it
moment.
has.
Steph,
It's a
wow.
die.
I'll take it.
Well,
Changed
um,
multiple times. I couldn't even keep count. What a
I
compelling
mean,
contest between
Danger
you
Zone
two.
again.
There was just no
They
point
lose in
in
the final
any
round.
part of this match where
It's-
I thought I
Dang.
knew who was going to win.
That's
The
tough,
back
man.
and
That
forth
is
was
And I
crazy.
think-
Every
I
team
think
did what
this
they
is the
had to do.
second
And
or the
Lightning
third time Dan
at
has
the end
lost
there,
on a
who
Burbs
had to hit their
question.
5-pointer.
Is
did
it
what
really?
They needed to do to
Yeah.
secure that win.
Wow.
It was
So people are
incredible
saying.
to see this. I mean, the communication.
Oh,
I
really,
wanna
in the
say,
chat?
between both teams
Dan lost. Oh
was
yeah, Dan lost in the
expert.
Burbs
I mean, they
again.
both were back and forth the whole time,
Wow.
talking things through. If hey, do you need to go to multiple choice?
Wait,
Do you need to
Molly,
take
did
a
you-
repeat? They
hold
did
on a second.
Everything right. Both teams.
You
played
went
a
into
great
that round
game.
with
Just
10,
came
right?
down to that 5-point question.
I went in
Oh, so many times it does. But Lightning Time.
with
Not only did they play well, not only did
With
they
10 points,
communicate well,
right?
they had to
'Cause it was
battle
11
back
to
from
10?
opponent's choice in a very tough Sean Connery
What
category.
to which
They
round?
even gave up a
So the
one-point
round 3.
I know exactly.
No, I
what
had
steal you think
14.
would hurt morale,
Wait,
but you forget
what
that
did I
this
have?
team really
I
works
don't
well
know.
together. And I feel
Hold
like
on,
both
hold on.
Ethan and Liz are two competitors
Molly-
that can brush
Molly
things
won
off
by
and
1
keep it
point.
Pushing and just know
Did I?
that, like they said in the
Right
beginning,
here.
answer questions.
you got
right,
all 3
'cause
correct.
That's what they're doing here.
You
is
won by 1
answering
point.
Trivia questions.
And they did it.
I can't count.
Hollywood!
Yay.
It's 20 to 19. 20 to 19.
That is not the first
I'll take it.
time that
I like that
you
it
have
took
cheers
someone
thinking
else
you
outside
lost
of 4 people to figure out math.
at the end of a match. Is that just like your thing now?
Rachel, it's 2, 3, and 5, not 2, 2, 5. 2, 3, and 5.
that I have lost.
No,
That's
I
where you-
got
that's where you
I got the
stand.
two 2-pointers. I didn't get any of the 3-pointers.
Oh, you
that
did?
they
You did?
won.
Ferris
He's
Bueller.
cheersing
I
That was
thought
a
that
5
was
5-pointer.
Ferris is a 5.
Oh.
I got both
Oh,
teams 2-pointers.
Still a tie.
My fault.
Still a
Okay.
tie.
My
Well, I'm an
fault.
honest player.
Rachel, I
Math.
trust you. Sorry.
Math.
Sorry. I thought she got a 2, 3, and a 5. My
She's
bad.
like, listen here.
My bad.
Once again, Pat, don't lie. Here we are.
Pat don't lie.
Okay, fine. We got a tie. I'll take it.
It's a tie.
That's a win
So
in
I
my
gotta
book.
say though, you guys
I'm telling
have
you,
been playing on
I
a
was so
different level
nervous.
lately. What is
So
it about
nervous.
your team chemistry that you think is just taking your gameplay
Thank
to
you,
the next
Rachel.
level?
I trust
Oh,
you.
math.
always.
I think
I'll never
going
question you
into it,
again.
I think I personally assumed that knowing Ethan as I have for almost 20 freaking years at this point, that
that's
we would,
cute.
and we would have immediate open communication, and we have. I think it was just a matter of. I think that like our first couple matches, we did have to learn how to translate that into Schmoedown speak, for lack of a better term. So I think that has. I think as we've done it, as we've played more matches, we've just gotten better at it.
I gotta ask you, spinning away from Sean Connery and then getting Sean Connery, is it one of the like, you know?
I was like,
I think it's guaranteed at this point. If
Right.
you spin
You
away
can't
from
deny
whatever
it,
is
man.
on the
Lightning
first
time is no
you're
joke.
likely gonna get opponent's choice. I don't know
they
why the
are-
digital wheel
yeah.
does this to us, but it
And we
feels
shouldn't
like
be surprised.
there's something to that.
Yeah, I think. I mean, honestly,
Rachel.
the thing is, I was comfortable with the idea of doing Sean Connery, and I just figured there was other stuff on the board.
We could throw out
before,
like
and so,
any name
the fact that we got
ever,
it,
and
not the
she'd be
worst
like,
thing in the world.
"Wait, is that
And
the right
it
one or
all played out in the
Who's
actual
right?
matches we got.
They were
Sleaze
comparing at the
Bagano.
beginning of the match. I'm not sure if you guys heard it. That the way that both teams had ended up playing Rushmore, and it was like how that was like kind of one of those factors that they were looking at in terms of how they saw this match going. Obviously, that's not how this panned out. Sam?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to play Rushmore again, but here we are. I gotta say, as sweet as a victory against Rushmore would have been, this is doubly sweet. I mean, we talked about it at the top of the show. Ben said, well, if I can't beat him, I want to join him, and then it didn't work out, and
Right? They play Final
hey,
Exam?
I'm sorry it didn't work out that time or this time.
And then that boy wanted to face whoever
you
wins
know,
on
I
Saturday.
guess I don't know. Adam Witt was taking shots, saying this is our A game. I believe it was. I believe this is pretty
8.5
good gameplay
points
by
away from
these two
Jake.
incredible competitors, and I'm very, very proud of them. And I don't know what else there is to say. These guys are amazing, and
Whatever.
I mean, look, I don't want
Okay,
to
here's the real thing.
from Ben and Dan. They're
Let me look
both
at
great players.
Collision.
They're both
Absolutely.
championship caliber players every
Yeah.
day of the week, and
So
yeah,
Saul,
I don't know. I mean, matches like this
Saul is
truly do come
Frank.
down to one question in either way. I mean, if you'd have said
Amaru.
Lumet instead of Bakula,
Amaru
then,
is me.
You know, we probably wouldn't have had to answer our 5, as it turns out. But
Marisol and Kevin.
here we are. So, I mean, anytime a match is competitive,
That's Jill and
I'm
I.
happy. This was competitive, and I'm even happier with the outcome. So, congrats, guys.
That's
Yeah,
all I
Corruption and Shazam.
Yeah, as someone who recently just
Shazam
lost 25
is
million,
me.
I fully empathize with them, and I know how much it sucks. And, I mean, not that they have more experience in this game. but
Who has?
I recently had.
I think it's me and Dwayne.
Dwayne has the
Days
kid.
and diminished factor.
Dwayne has
So
Mike.
what's next, guys?
Yeah,
Or
you
Chance.
tell us.
Dwayne has
No,
Chance.
you
I
have
know.
Mike.
Show up.
You
Wait,
have
does
Mike.
Chance-
You and me both, buddy.
He does
You
have
and me
chance.
both.
Hey, we don't have to go in the
Does
studio.
Dwayne
because
have
I
the
don't have
kid
to, like,
too?
wash the shirt.
He does have the kid.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I recommend it every 3 to 4 matches. You should. That's
Okay.
all.
I don't know. It's
But
kind of
don't-
lucky now.
But don't you guys ever wash those hats?
Never.
Never.
Jesus.
No.
Never wash the hat.
Yeah.
There's some real
You
baseball
gotta pull an
magic
Eric
to that,
Gagne.
and,
Just
I
never
have
wash
to
your
agree
hat.
with you, Sam Levine. We
Oh,
can't have that
Eric
happening.
Gagne.
Oh, wait,
No.
Mike's
What
I
a
not
haven't
playing.
showered since
Jill.
April, but
Oh, yes, he is.
maybe that's helping as well. I don't know.
You look
And
good.
I've never been more grateful that this is a virtual interview. So, anyways,
Dry
congratulations.
shampoo. Dry shampoo. Best.
Dry shampoo is the
Congratulations
greatest
on a
invention
fantastic
given
match
to
today,
mankind.
and I am just
Pretty great.
I'm always rooting
Especially
you
for those
guys.
with side
I
hairs.
love your chemistry. I love the camaraderie. And Liz, I have to say to you directly, I'm really loving watching you come into your own in this league.
Yay, Liz.
And just your confidence every time I see you, it just feels like it gets better and better. I don't know if that's a testament to your chemistry
Kevin
with
Smith
Ethan
is
and how much
Jake.
the two of you trust each other, but I feel like I've been watching a different player this whole time. You were already going to be a legend, but like you prove yourself every time.
Great.
Aw.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Ethan,
Good.
you're okay too.
I'm okay. But Liz, good work. And
Ethan, you're
Jake has Laura.
Oh,
Great
best,
hat.
best of luck to whatever's
Frank
next,
has
guys.
been a long time.
And there you had it. Jen Sturger asking the right questions, getting great answers from both teams, and
That's
for
funny.
himself. had the
Frank
most
has 2, I
in
have
this
2,
match.
Dwayne
Trivia
has
had
2,
the edge
Jill
when
has
you look
2,
at the
Jake has
commonality
2.
of the opponents that they faced,
Molly.
but that statistic
And I'm just
would
here
show
for
me a stat-
fun.
a
And Molly's
proved not to be correct, but
Here for a good time.
what a match!
here. Yeah.
I completely agree.
Why-
And I agree
why do I
about
feel
Ethan
like
and
this
Shannon. I
interview
think
is
both of
about
those
to be really
competitors in their
sour?
own right are fun to watch.
It's a spicy
Absolutely.
meatballs.
Well,
I feel like it's
we
going
have
to be.
now talk to the faction or the team that came in second place today, who unfortunately didn't get the W. That is Danger Zone and their manager Adam Witt. Jen Starter, take it away.
Hey guys, obviously not used to seeing you in this location or this order. You know what I mean? Like this it doesn't feel very Danger Zone-y to me. You can't even say today was rough gameplay because both of you played well. I mean, the only thing I can attribute to place you
Witt
could
is
have
0
improved was
3
possibly
in
round 1,
managing.
but everyone kind of struggled with it.
Yeah, it was a tough
Aw,
round
man.
1. You know, it's disappointing to have played a
No
couple
way.
shaky,
He's had to have
shaky round
one
ones in a row
manage.
for us. It's weird. It's uncharacteristic.
Maybe
It's
this
not really how we
year.
usually play. And then at the end, it's always tough. You know, you could, as evidenced by the way they answered, they didn't know our 5. I think we pretty much knew it when they said 86 at Ben Stein. And that's just how it goes. You get random numbers at the end. So sometimes you get one you know, and
Dan
sometimes
doesn't
you
look
don't.
very happy.
Dan.
I want to curse so badly now because the friggin' Burbs is the bane of my existence in this game. I understand that I will never live this down, and I'm sure that the people are clackety-clacking on their keyboards going like, why didn't you watch the Burbs? You lost a roke on that. I did watch the Burbs 4 years ago, and I didn't memorize the name of every single
4
character.
years
So
ago.
all you people that want to come out here and razz me about missing another question about the Burbs,
Razz.
why don't you come up here and play? Why don't you come up here and play,
You
and then
tell
we'll
him,
see how
Dan.
much you know about
Dan
it.
is pissed.
Tell him,
Dan,
Dan.
this
Twisted
might
the
be the most
Burbs.
fired up I've ever seen you.
I
Well,
love
no,
Sassy
I know
Dan.
what people say. I know how people they do these things. I've seen it
Damn.
happen time and again. You're
Damn.
expected to know everything about
I didn't
every
even
single
remember
movie that ever comes
who it
out,
was
and
that
then
got
these,
the
these
Burbs
things line up
questions.
where you might miss one
Yeah.
thing about the same movie. and then
I
you're
love
like,
Sassy Dan.
"Ooh." Good luck.
He's
Come out and give it a
not
shot.
happy.
Good luck. You try it.
You
Give
pick
it,
random
Dan.
numbers at the
Oh.
end, and sometimes you get
Dan.
the benefit of the doubt.
Gordon,
It
to
doesn't
answer your
matter.
question,
At the end of the day,
he's
Dan
away
and
on
I need to
top.
play better in round 1. We both
He's
know that.
working.
We're going to
Yeah,
look
he's
back
working.
at this
He's
match.
actually
We're going
got
to
a
remember
really,
missing
really
a tough
good job
5,
going
but
right now.
everybody misses tough
On a
5.
television
should
show, which
be
is
We went in there and
actually
we played the way we're supposed to play
available,
in round
like,
1, the way we
in
usually play
August
in round
again.
1. We just win the match outright. We would have been up. If we had gone perfect in round 1 like we have before, we would have been up so much the 5 wouldn't have even mattered. And those are the questions that you can control because you can study for those questions. You can't study for a 5. I'm never going to study the character names in the freaking Burbs. That's just not going to happen. So, unfortunately, didn't go our way today. Just what it is.
I will also say when people look back at our last couple round 1s and they'll say, "Oh, what's their problem?" Take our round 1s and put them up against some other round 1s that have been thrown at competitors in this game. Listen, we get the questions wrong at the end of the day. That is very much true. But the round 1s have been coming to play us too. This is not an excuse.
Yeah.
This is just objectively a factor.
Again,
Some tough
all
questions.
Molly's
Usually
fault.
you only get maybe one question on that.
What?
Every
difficulty in some
division.
round 1s. We're fielding 2 or 3 of
She
them in our
pissed
last
the
couple
writers
games,
off.
so it's a challenge. Now, we lost. That means our teammates are keeping up with the
Hashtag
same
blame
challenge.
Molly.
This isn't me making excuses.
I'll
but
take
this
it.
is me saying that, like, people, I'm sure this is going to just fuel the narrative. Like, oh, Danger Zone's a disappointment because we're 3-2. You know, we
Not a
only won a
disappointment.
tournament. We're going to go back into another tournament. But I also would just like to point out the fact that we are playing at an elite level. We're playing at a top level, and it is harder to win games here where we are playing. We have played every single team we have played has been a top tier team.
not
That is
wrong.
a tough matchup, and they are a great
Teams is
team.
no joke
and I look
this
forward
year.
to playing them
No.
again someday. But
There's
you know,
no
this is not an
weak
apples
teams.
to apples league.
Yeah,
At
no,
all.
it's not like you're facing like the Jets or something like that, like week
Yeah,
2,
you're hitting
or
Nolan
we're
Ryan
getting a
fastballs.
bye.
Well,
Exactly.
here's the thing, Jen.
All the
and
sports
Dan.
analogies.
We don't get to play the wild berries anymore. You know, there's no more
Aw.
cupcake
We
matchups
don't.
apparently for us.
For
in the
shame.
division, you know,
Don't bring them into
don't
this.
go-
no offense
work
to the
to do.
wild berries, they were delightful.
Dan,
They were
has a title
delightful.
win
There's
to defend.
Dan.
And I have a singles tournament to win, and we have a teams tournament to win, and that is what we're gonna do.
Dan
So
stares
you
like
shake off today's loss.
scaring
This
me.
wasn't our day. Tournaments are the thing we're
He's
best
looking
at.
into your
It's the thing I'm
soul.
best at.
He really-
The thing he's best at is winning titles.
Yeah,
so I'll
Adam
let him do
looks
his
like
work.
he's gonna.
And
crack
that's
some
just how we're gonna
skulls.
approach this, Jen. It's one loss. It happens.
And also, before we leave this on a negative note, you guys are a clinic in gameplay. When you come across a 50-50 question, that is classic. That is ingrained in your head. That even if you know the answer, you check down just in case, because at 50-50 you're going to give up a 2 if you pick the wrong one. I mean, they're all through this game. You guys were a clinic on gameplay, and it's admirable play. And it just comes down to a dumb burbs question. Because Mark Rumsfeld. We love Mark Rumsfeld. Remember that character? It's just like we know that name so well, right? He's a classic cinema character.
Art Weingartner, yeah, for sure.
Oh! I love him. That's from the Burbs, right?
That's a 5 point.
Yep.
Don't get salty with it. Don't get salty.
That's all I do. That's what I'm here
Joe Dante directed it. I'll tell you that. I know that. Joe Dante directed that movie. I learned that much.
I just can't wait for all the memes of just you screaming at the sky, Dan. I mean, this is just, like you said, it just all comes down to that one 5-pointer question. But like you said, Ben, you guys might have played a little bit tighter in round 1, and maybe prepared for PJ Campbell instead of your actual opponents.
Sounds about right.
Poppers, Penguins.
I'm going to take out a bank loan
Dan
so I can
got that
subscribe
right.
to. I'm going to take out a bank loan so I can subscribe to all these streaming services you have to keep up with these new movies that come out.
I'm sorry, guys. Tough loss today.
Wow.
Like you said, you're back in the tournament, so I feel sorry for anybody that you have to
Nothing wrong
come up
with
against
that.
now.
Right, as well.
We look forward to playing more matches. Thanks, Jen.
Take it easy, guys.
I was gonna say, I think he's fired up and ready to go.
Sassiness.
A
Love
little,
Sassy Dan.
yeah. I mean, I guess every team who loses or every player has a right to be a little angry. They seem a little bit more angry than normal.
He's right though. I mean, this reminds me of the people like online that are like whining about Simone Biles. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
most people would not get a handful of points in a game like this.
You do a backhand spring on a balance beam, and then you can talk. Like, exactly.
You can do a cartwheel on a balance beam.
I'd like to see it. Show me.
I swear I will. I have a video. We did it for PE for our major.
Can you do it
like today? Can you do it right now? Because I used to be able to do a backhand spring on a balance beam, but I
didn't say
can't
no
right now.
backhand spring. I could do a cartwheel, not no backhand spring.
Anyway, Rant.
I would break every bone in my body.
Lightning Time, they played awesome. They played great. It was a tough first round for both teams, but they were down 1 going in the third round, come away with that victory. And they look like a dangerous team, as we thought they were. Facing Danger Zone and beating them is kind of like okay, these two are really here to play. And now they are headed on to face Final Exam, Paul and Lon for swag. And then that winner will await the winner of Saturday's match. So teams looks very hectic right now. You have 4 incredible teams, and none of them include the names of Ben Bateman and Dan Murrell, which is pretty crazy to think about.
Wow.
It's gonna be wild. Teams is literally just brutal. Absolutely brutal this year. Like you're not safe playing anybody in teams. You could play the strongest team versus someone lower in standings, and either one's going to beat you. Like you have to come with your A game to beat anyone in teams. There is no weak teams. There's no more fun matches. It's you either know your movies, know your stuff, or you may hurt your team's chances of winning. And
for sure,
that's it. Teams has been incredible this year. Like I want to say probably the best it's ever been. At the very least, the most competitive it's ever been.
Yeah, I agree. I love some sassy Dan though.
Yeah,
I love
it's good.
Sassy
It's good.
Dan. I love.
That's what happens when you
Sassy
hang
Dan.
out with this one for too long.
It's all Molly's fault.
It's not just me; it's the whole dungeon.
That's true.
The dungeon brought out Sassy Dan.
It's the lack of sunlight that the dungeon gets.
It was just a little crazy.
Yeah.
Real quick before we do kind of wrap up, because we are heading out to do some bar trivia with our patrons, everybody.
Yes.
Interesting point here. If Lightning Time beats Final Exam and Ethan beats Dan, there's a chance that he's double belted. Lightning Time would obviously have to beat either Shazam or Corruption at the belt with whoever has the belt at the time. but he's on a road to where he could be double belted right now, which is very, very interesting. Time will tell what happens with that. And then finally, before we head out, let's make quick predictions for tomorrow's match, just in case we aren't doing a reaction. It is the beginning of the singles tournament. The Ultimate Schmoedown tournament starts, and not that comment. Excuse me, Chuck. I'm sorry.
Not you, Chuck.
It is
Get
Josh
outta here.
Horowitz and Jen Kemp are facing off against each other.
We will not be having a reaction.
Yeah, we will not be having
There's
one
a
tomorrow, Leah.
Large pay-per-view tomorrow.
No, it's Saturday.
Saturday? Is it on Saturday? Oh, it's on Saturday. Oh, it's been
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
won't be here to watch it on Saturday, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
so,
no.
but just in case, let's make some quick predictions before we head out. Brian, I'll let you start us off. Horowitz or Kemp? Who you got?
Damn you. It's not the one that wanted to start this. I love Jen, but I honestly see Horowitz winning a belt at some point. Like, the dude is not someone to mess with. I think I'm gonna go Horowitz. Who I want versus who I think is very different.
The head and the heart.
Yeah, I truly think that Horowitz he is a high probability of coming out of this tournament the winner.
100%.
That's not even knowing the rest of the competitors too. That's what's. Yeah.
Jill?
Go Jen! Yay.
I really like enjoying. I really like watching her play. I would love to see her win. I don't know if that'll happen, but
I think it's going to come down to the wheel. I think this is going to be a wheel match. Because I think Jen's strengths are very different than Horowitz's strengths. So I think it's going to come down to the wheel on this one. But I'm going to root for Jen.
They do seem like a very. That's a good point. They do seem like a very unmatched whatever strengths.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Molly, what about you?
I feel kind of the same as my heart versus my head, because I would love to see Jen win as well, but man, Horowitz has just been really freaking good. Yeah, I don't know. I think Horowitz might take this one, but I really want Jen to win. I want her to do well in the tournament.
Yeah, I'm similar. I would love to see Jen kind of be like the Perry of last year, where she kind of went on this little tiny run, played very well. We saw her last week, and she played great. Played perfect in that match, and she played great in her team's match a few weeks ago as well. But she's going up against someone who is very, very tough. I'm with Jill. I do think it comes down to the wheel. I think it's a whole game. It's just a gameplay factor. What questions they're given, what slices they're given. It's not who's better than who, because we saw Jen and how well she did last week. If she gets a slice that's in her wheelhouse, Josh better look out. Josh better look out. I'll give the edge to Josh, just a slight edge, like a 60-40 situation. But I would not at all be surprised if Jen walks away with a win, and because I do think that she could be someone who's very dangerous in the tournament. I just think that she got a really tough draw, and that happens sometimes. It just happens.
Yeah.
So
there is no easy targets in 100% this tournament.
For sure. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to wrap up today's reaction. One last thing before we head off. Actually, two last things. One, Rachel Silvestrini's show is live right now, and she has Video Drew.
Oh, God.
Today. She is with Video Drew over on Movies, Music, and Mayhem. But also, if you are part of our Patreon / interested in joining, or maybe just for this, we are jumping over here in about 10 to 12 minutes and doing Harry Potter bar movie trivia with our $10 and $20 patrons.
Rescheduling
and Jacob
Sunday
London.
Show.
Say it again.
Rescheduling
Sunday
show.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob London, Jen Kemp, and Amara Moses will be with us here in just a little bit as well. And then, as Jill mentioned, we are rescheduling Sunday show to Monday. And that is just a preference on this side because Jill and Sean will be moving this weekend, and we do not want to interrupt that. And
it's
so
collision. We all gotta be there.
Exactly. We all want to talk about.
No, what I'm saying is we're not going to interrupt that to take her.
Oh
away.
no! I wasn't talking about you. I'm just saying in general. We all decided we all wanted to talk about Collision together.
We didn't want to leave Jill out of the conversation, and she wasn't able to make Sunday. And it's Collision, so you'll have to wait one extra day to talk Collision with us, which is not a big deal. And so Monday night, 6 o'clock, we'll be here Talking Collision, and as well as all the announcements Harloff made. And so you'll catch our main show back on Monday. But again, if you're interested in the Patreon or Harry Potter or whatever, come hang out with us in about 10 minutes. Get a Zoom link, hang out on Zoom for an hour or so, playing some trivia. It'll be a lot of fun. So with that said, to all of our viewers, everyone who watches live on the replay, all that goodness, thank you guys so much. We love you all. Have a great Thursday, Friday, and the rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you guys back on Monday. There you guys.